Okay, question number 25. I'm doing another actual video for it rather than just audio. So number 25, it says, the diagram below shows the moon at one position in its orbit around Earth. Letter X indicates the location of an observer in New York State. Okay, so what they're asking is that they're trying to say, if you're standing here on this X, I'm just going to color in red a little bit, what is the moon actually going to look like? Now, although it's kind of in the middle there, you can almost assume, whenever you take something like this, you're going to try to, you draw the center of the moon also. And where's my ruler? Make this nice and straight for you guys. So, you have to assume that the person is looking at that angle. Alright, so maybe I'll turn it this way for you. This is the way I like to look at it. This person is actually looking at the moon at this angle. So they're looking straight. You got to assume that they're on the edge. So you might as well put something there. I'll change colors for you guys. That person is standing right there. It doesn't really matter where they are. As long as you put the line through the center of the Earth, center of the moon, and that X, that's the angle at which they're looking at it. Now, the next thing you need to do here is you need to realize that the person is not going to be able to see the far side of the moon. So I'm going to take my ruler again, and we are going to cut this moon in half to the best we can. Alright, so it's going to be completely perpendicular. You want to make a perfect 90-degree angle if you can. If I can, we'll see. So now, when you actually look at this, the person cannot see this side of the moon, the far side of the moon. They can't see that, right? Because if you're looking up at the moon, you're not going to be able to see that. It's the far side of the moon, so you can't see it. Now, what you actually have is what you would see from Earth, what the observer from Earth would see. So over here, you have this small little sliver, which the screen's not showing up well. That small little sliver of lit up moon, and this big chunk that is going to be dark, and maybe I'll color that in for you even. So that's what you're actually going to see. Now we have to try to figure out what image it is. Now the first thing I really want to, before I turn the page back to where it is, I want to just note that this lit up side is on the left and the dark side is on the right. Let's go back to our answers. Question number 1 says it has the dark side on the left and the light up side, which is much bigger, on the right. Not the correct answer. We have the lit up side on the left, the dark bigger side on the right. Let's see. The small lit up side on the left, dark larger side on the right. That looks like the correct answer. They try to trick you with number 3, but remember, this is why I did this. If you come back here, you have the lit up side on the left, dark side on the right. Number 3 has a dark side on the left and the light side on the right. That is not the correct answer. And number 4, again, they give you the lit up side on the left side and the dark side on the right, but if you look at the proportion, there's way too much lit up over here. That's way too much here. It shouldn't be lit up that much. It's only a tiny little sliver, so the correct answer is 2.